Good afternoon, morning, day, and night, and welcome everyone to the Loaded Potato Podcast. I am your beautiful host for today, Ivan, of course, and today I am joined by heart caffeine exploder #1, Brandon.
Caffeine.
While drinking piss.
Liquid piss.
Liquid. Oh, is there such thing as solid piss?
Yellow snow.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, true. Okay. And the forbidden hour enjoyer, Axel.
I got me some water. Yeah, no. Yeah.
No water allowed.
No water.
No, we can't do that. But how's everyone's week been?
My back hurts.
Could be better.
Like that. Could be better?
Yeah.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, truly is.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome everyone back to another episode. We got a saucy one today. Very, very saucy. Actually, so I want to start off by giving a little update to the previous episode when we talked about the Apex and the easy anti-cheat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
Easy.
fuck Activision Blizzard because video game stuff.
Garbage.
Activision Blizzard.
Yeah. But I thought this was a funny update to it. So the hacker guy, he came out.
Hacker Man.
Okay.
Hacker Man. He actually came out, and it turns out it is just an Apex thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Not with the easy anti-cheat. But I thought this was hilarious. So looking at this article, the hacker guy's name, his IGN or whatever, is Destroyer 2009.
Nice.
Great name.
And he said he did it just for fun.
Honestly,
right.
Valid.
Yeah. Hold on. Looking into the thing. So it's a bit of both. He kind of is somewhat of a Chad for this, but he said they did it for fun. But also he's not going to give any details on how to fix this, I think. And the reason being is because he's making a statement, I think, against companies. Making a statement against companies because I think he said that Respawn or hold on, what? Because Respawn made Apex or whatever, the people who made Timefall.
Yeah.
But them and also Easy Anti-Cheat, they don't have any bug bounties.
Oh, they don't. Yeah. I was about to say, because like,
so for people who don't know what bug bounties are, it's a thing in the software development world where companies will pay people to basically hack into their shit and report it back to the company so they can patch it.
mm-hmm.
And it's an incentive because it encourages people to find vulnerabilities to then get paid for said vulnerability or finding said vulnerabilities and reporting them to the company. And it's a thing to help security. Like a lot of companies do it, but I guess these video game companies aren't doing it because they don't care about security.
Yeah. For example, I think Microsoft specifically, they have like $100,000 bounty if you can find any vulnerabilities in their systems.
Yeah. And it's not just like, oh, you find one vulnerability, we're going to pay you 100,000. Of course, there's severity levels.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to pay you 100,000 for finding like on this certain monitor, this glitch happens if you like slam your keyboard or something like that.
If you double take 3 times, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Like they're not going to pay you that. They'll probably pay like $5 for that. I don't know. Maybe if even.
They'll buy you a lunch for the day.
Yeah. But that's basically the gist of it. Like he's not going to tell them to how he found out this thing. He wants them to figure out themselves.
Yeah, it's not his job. So
exactly. So he's just going to be doing this just to fuck with people.
Y'all the big boys, y'all figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, he definitely said the vulnerability has nothing to do with the server, and he doesn't touch anything outside of the Apex process. So
Nice.
it's an Apex thing. not easy anti-cheat. But I would also argue that's a failure on easy anti-cheat's part.
Very much so.
Because it's literally meant for stopping people that do that. I mean, yeah, Apex's code base might allow the vulnerability, but at least the anti-cheat should be able to, like, catch it. I don't know. It's stupid. I think it's an L on both ends.
Well, okay,
Kernel level.
so what does anti-cheat really do? Anti-cheat just catches, stops, what does
Cheaters.
it do? What does it do specifically? Does it, because it doesn't
So,
prevent exploits, it just catches them and reports them, right? Something like that?
yeah, well, no,
It
I mean,
doesn't prevent bugs or glitches from happening.
so, I mean, there's many ways you can have anti-cheat working. And my idea, at least what they should also do, is stuff like root level or kernel level anti-cheat. They look at your system processes and sees if there's any sort of like program that's running that really shouldn't be, that is known to edit config files or edit some certain files to allow you to do these kind of cheats and stuff. I don't know how this guy has done the exploit, but it has to be something along those lines. So it's easy anti-cheat's failure to see some kind of either file being changed or I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Puts
really.
it in a VM.
Yeah, I mean, all this stuff is proprietary code, so no one can really look into it. But yeah, I couldn't give you much more information.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Big L and company's parts, they suck. Work better. That's what you get for not having Titanfall 3. Still salty.
Yeah.
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 Yes, because there's
'em.
one game not released. It's the downfall. It's the craziest thing. I mean, I'll be real. I never played Titanfall, so I don't have an opinion on Titanfall.
It is a really good story. It's a really short campaign, but like the story is really good. It's really emotional. You should try it. Titanfall 2 specifically.
Titanfall 2?
Yeah, specifically too.
I played the beginning of the campaign a while ago, but I never finished it. But I just love Titanfall 2. It's such a good game.
It's such a good game. For like I said, the story isn't super long and the gameplay is phenomenal. That's why Apex is so popular, because of the movement. Because it came from Titanfall. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who'da thunk?
Yeah. So I mean, I love Titanfall 1. When the original Titanfall came out, I had a blast with that game. Titanfall 2 came out. It was basically an upgrade from Titanfall, like how most games should be. Their predecessor should be, not predecessor. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Successor?
So yeah, the successor. The successor to the video game should be improved upon, not a downgrade or any negative things with it. But yeah, Brandon, you should definitely try it. Super short game. You don't have to play the multiplayer, but definitely play the story. It's super good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Just to add a little bit more to the story about the hacker guy before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Reading more of the article, this guy is a major troll. He's awesome. Fucking so the reason why he targeted those specific players literally was because they're just nice guys and he wanted to give them free attention and views for them.
Free attention and views.
This guy
that's
sounds like
literally-
a
fucking gamer
4chaner.
Chad.
that's literally it. He was like, oh, okay, these guys look like they could use the attention, so he does the exploit on them just to
Sure, buddy.
get
Sure, buddy.
get the attention and views and shit. I don't know, I find that funny. Oh
Yeah.
god.
This shit is too much.
Yeah, but that's all I have for that little update.
All right. Well, speaking more about companies doing stupid things, have you guys heard of the whole thing happening with Dragon's Dogma 2?
Oh,
the
I
ultimate-
heard that was so shit.
Ultimate microtransactions.
Yeah, it
Ultimate
turned into The Sims 4.
Microtransaction, the simulator. So, for those who don't know, Dragon's Dogma 2 is a very cool video game. It's like Monster Hunter, Dark Souls kind of hunting. It's basically medieval hunting mythical monsters, and it's super sick. That's what the original game was. So the second one came out to like the actual gameplay itself it's fine. There's some poor optimizations that came out. That happens with launch releases of new games, it's not going to be the best. Which I find that really annoying. How I mean, you can't expect every game to be perfect out of the box, but like from recent releases of video games, how they've like been very poor. Like there hasn't really been a game where like the launch has been perfect, like at all. Even with Elden Ring, Elden Ring had like very very minor, what is it, performance issues, but like that they patched that out really quickly.
I wouldn't say minor. I do remember when it first came out, a lot of people couldn't run it.
Yeah.
It was pretty laggy.
That's like the major complaint right now. But it's like not like a minor. It's like, oh, some people can't run it. It's like the game's like really bad, even on high-end PCs.
Yeah.
So that is one of the major complaints currently right now. But of course, like, oh, they'll patch it out. The next major thing is that they have microtransactions for a single-player game for like functions that you get in-game.
Woo.
And that's, I find that insanely stupid, but I don't know what you guys think about it.
It's
all
bound to
whack.
happen. That's what we live with nowadays. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Because everything you can buy from the DLC, you can earn in game. Like the only reason why you're buying is to bypass the time.
You can what is it? I saw a thing where you can't change your appearance for free in the game.
Oh yeah, that's
you
it.
have to like do either pay $4 or like pretty much play majority of the game before you can like change your character's looks.
Yeah, you have to buy a character voucher to change your character how they look.
That doesn't even make sense.
Single player game, by the way. Also, it has 2 DRMs. 2 really, really aggressive DRMs.
Oh, 2?
Yeah, it has 2 of them. So that game is not moddable, ever. Maybe like in the 30th century, maybe.
Oh, God. Well, it looks like we got to find a cracked version of it.
Yeah. Those types of games I do not want to support. I love watching people play Dragon's Dogma 1. Because of the really stupid shit. Like, there's some, like, not meme compilation, but, like, challenge videos of just one-shotting every monster in the game. And it's super cool seeing that. But now, like, when companies do stupid shit like this, it's a lot harder to enjoy the game. Because they set, like, a precedent of this shit. And there's people that has been, like, defending this type of practice, which I really despise. Like,
fucking bootlickers.
Like it's like, oh, it's their argument is basically like, oh, you don't have to buy it. It doesn't affect you. You don't have to do it. But the fact that it's in game means that you're setting the precedent that they could basically do this with anything. And eventually, who knows, it might actually become mandatory because you let it slide this many times.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Slippery
no.
slope fallacy or whatever. And it's like, no, it's stupid. The 2 DDRMs is already making me like, yikes. That's a fat
DRMs.
DDRM, DDR5. Dance
the 2
Revolution.
RAM sticks.
Dance Dance Revolution, Ivan. That's what we're playing.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh man, he's busting out the big guns.
DRM, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like the fact that like Monster Hunter from Capcom, they're already doing a nasty DRM for Wilds makes me not want to buy it purely for that reason, because like that's
good.
That's crazy.
Don't. Just good. Don't.
Makes me sad.
Yeah. That's why you should only buy games off of like either GOG, because all their games are DRM free.
Yeah.
Or just crack it. Just get a free cracked version of it.
Crank that Soldier Boy.
Yeah. It's so easy to find a cracked version of a game.
Well, sadly, I am a law-abiding citizen, and I do not do that.
Nah, fuck that.
Cough, cough.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's bad.
It's very bad and illegal, and it's against their terms of service. So please don't do that. Cough, cough.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. All right.
A quick old, how about no?
So more of the story.
Pirate.
Arg.
Yarg mateys.
Yarg.
There was an update to the whole Nickelodeon stuff. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah, I was watching the TV show, the documentary thing.
Yeah.
Forgot the name of it.
Quiet on set.
Yeah, quite on set.
Yeah, that, yeah. I don't know what to say about it. It's just
What
that,
did you think about it?
I mean, it's stuff that I already kind of knew.
It's kind of
It's not
fun.
yeah, it's not like, oh my god, this is groundbreaking. There's more like, yeah, I mean, I've heard the story before, like years ago. They're just now just making a documentary of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it gives you a little bit more insight of what it was like,
Yeah.
in that time period. But I mean,
It's crazy.
yeah. Actually, there's a few more things like I like the amount of other people that have, because it's just about Dan Schneider, yeah, not
No,
anyone else.
It's about the industry.
Well, I know there's more people. I know. Okay, just the industry. Okay, but I mean, at least for now, from what I've seen, we're on episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's mainly on Schneider and like
It's
what
on
the
Dan
shit,
Schneider right now.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
shit he did.
Well, the thing that I didn't know, because I already knew about the whole Dan Schneider and his weird shit and
Foot
possibly.
fetish.
Yeah, the foot fetish with underage
We already know
children.
about that. But what I didn't know is how many other people have been like arrested and charged for like felony counts of like
Shit.
being a child predator and shit.
child endangerment, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like, because I'm pretty sure Dan Schneider, has he been arrested for that stuff? No? Okay.
Nope.
So it's just the other guys. But I didn't
Is
know
he
there was
dead?
others. No, he's still
Mhm.
alive.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Nah,
What
he's
the
very
fuck?
much
surprised.
alive.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, because he did an apology video with Steve-O. From,
What?
From
Really?
iCarly. Yeah. He
What?
did so Steve-O did an interview on him asking him he was supposed to represent everyone who was upset at Dan Schneider because of the video that came out, or the documentary that came out. And he was like asking very, very bland questions that didn't answer anything. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Nothing sounded genuine at all when he was talking.
Yeah. Just PR talk.
Yeah. And it's like, he probably shouldn't have had someone who worked with him, like in his circle, doing the interview.
Steve-O was in our Carly?
Oh, not Steve-O. Sorry.
I know who you're talking about, but yeah,
Jerry
when he says
Trainer?
the brother
No.
of
No,
Carly?
no. I completely messed up.
Taco Stick Man.
Yeah, Taco Stick Man. Yeah.
Oh,
Taco Stick.
Yeah,
that
that's.
guy.
Or Smoothie Guy or whatever the
What?
fuck.
No, he
Yeah.
has a name.
Yeah, I forgot the name. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I know
Man,
the Taco Stick.
the power of the internet, like literally at our fingertips.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. While you guys
Taco
talk
Stick
about that.
guy.
But basically,
Taco Stick guy.
he did that, and it was not good.
It's like the
Yeah.
basic YouTuber apology. I
Tebow,
need my
it was
ukulele.
I don't know why I say
Play
Steve-O.
the ukulele. Yeah.
Yeah, Tebow. Yeah, Tebow did the interview. It was not good. It basically
no.
did nothing.
Oh, clink it.
YouTuber apology not good. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Also, just it reinforced why I do not like Josh Peck, because he's a dickhead.
Is he in the documentary?
No, but he defended Dan Schneider.
Oh, wait, did he?
He did.
Oh,
He
shit.
he defended Dan Schneider and the whole
Yeah.
circle, and then he got massive backlash on it, as you would.
Yeah.
And then he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, guy. I stand by all the victims in this." I'm like, "You're a fucking dickhead." And I hate
Yeah,
you."
I really don't like Josh Peck. He became like huge again during the Vine
He
era
always-
stuff.
He always had that energy. Like, he always had it with him, even when he was young. He was always a
Was he?
dickhead because he was a fat, lonely kid. That's what he was, and he still is in heart. He may not be fat
In
anymore,
heart.
but in heart, he's still a fat fucking loser.
You are
Yeah.
a loser.
Yeah, and I didn't really like his personality, at least now. Well, I don't know about him before. Maybe he was like nicer, but then he lost the weight and he got more cocky and the fame and all that.
No. Because like he was
He's always been like that.
yeah, like even at a young age, he was meant for entertainment. He was a child actor, like even before Drake and Josh.
Okay. I mean, same with Drake Bell. I mean, he was also a child actor.
Yeah, he was always like this. He never. I wouldn't say he never changed, but more of his dickheadness was showing as he got older.
Okay.
Yeah, but not to the degree of Josh, though.
Yeah.
Because Drake mellowed out, if anything.
I mean, he got arrested a few times for I forgot what.
For bad things, very bad things.
No. He got arrested. He pled guilty to shit that wasn't true, but it would have made him look worse if it because of media nowadays twisting shit. And
also, Drake was a victim of grooming as well because of
yeah. That was in episode 3, I think. They brought him in because he was actually the one who got one of the. I think he was like a dialogue coach on set. He got the felony counts. He got sued and all that shit.
Yeah, well.
But the whole situation's fucked.
Imagine this documentary came out any sooner, like in 2020, the Speak Out movement.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, how long was this documentary in production for?
Probably look that up, but it's probably been in the works for a minute.
Prior to 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they've been trying to compile this for years and just waiting for the right moment. Just kick the man while it's even lower. But other news, the things we can probably talk about that's actually good. 20th anniversary of Shrek 2, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't know that.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, because the movie theater near us, they're going to be putting it back in theaters for... Is it for a couple days or just for that one day or...
I think for the day. I don't know. But no, this is like a nationwide thing. They're going to do it across all theaters.
Oh, yeah, no, we're going to fucking watch it in theaters.
Yeah, because we were watching... Because Ivan and I and the neighbors, we were watching it at Ivan's place. And then like, okay, yeah, because it's like one of the greatest movies of all time. And one of the greatest sequels of all time, too.
Yeah.
And then we saw that in the theaters when we went to go watch Kung Fu Panda. We're like, yep, we know what we're doing that day.
Yeah, fucking watching Shrek 2 at the theaters. Fucking awesome.
Did you also see that they're re-releasing all 8 Spider-Man movies in the theaters again?
Oh, yeah. I think Reed told me about that. I do remember.
You're talking about the original Sony ones, right?
No, all of them, like Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield ones.
Yep, all of them.
Oh, okay.
And then another quick Spider-Man trivia. So supposedly the newer Into the Spider-Verse movie was supposed to release today, actually, or
really?
like sometime
supposed
this week.
To?
Yeah, that's when it was like projected to be.
Is it not anymore?
No, I think it's projected for later this year.
Oh. Wait, what?
They're still cooking.
Afro Saga, the writer's strike.
Oh, they pushed. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, why are you saying like it's supposed to happen like today or this week? If it's not, like, what do you mean? I was so confused by that.
It was the original deadline.
Okay, but now it's pushed back to we don't know when.
Yeah, later this year.
Okay.
Either later this year or the top of next year. Because everything got pushed back.
They got to release it soon because after watching that shit in theaters or whatever, the ending was so bad. Like, it literally just ended abruptly.
Half a movie. That's literally what it was.
Yeah.
No, what sucked was that our theater didn't follow the instructions properly because they had like a little card that said, hey, make sure it's at this type of volume, or else like you couldn't hear like half the shit if it was on like full.
Yeah. I remember that one too. Yeah.
And then like different theaters had like different versions of the movie. and then like the Blu-ray digital release like completely nixed like a couple things from the theatrical release. It's so stupid.
That's just media.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
I just don't understand. Like, why can't you just keep it true? Just keep it the same.
Well, I mean, there's different formats or whatever. Like they'll release in like Dolby Atmos for their sound or Dolby Vision.
No, I'm not talking about
they
that. I'm talking about like they cut dialogue that was did not need to be cut and like left out scenes that like
Never mind.
should have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's different.
That's different.
Yeah.
Have we talked about our opinions on the movie before, by the way?
Yeah, we did. We watched it and then we talked about it the next episode.
Oh, yeah. I'm remembering that, yeah.
Yeah. Who owns this Spider-Man? Is this a Sony movie?
I think so.
Okay. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's the Sony people that were like, okay, let's cut this. I mean, Sony owns Spider-Man, so I kind of assumed.
Do they still?
Yep. That's why they're still making like Venom movies, and they did Madam Web.
Oh yeah,
I think
piece of garbage.
Yeah, Sony did that. I mean, they did Venom, Spider-Man. I mean, they did the old Tobey Maguire, the Andrew Garfield stuff, and technically the new dude,
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done it all.
Yeah. But God damn it, Sony. Always so whack.
The movie, it was a good movie up until the very end.
Yeah,
the
end.
It literally, they just like press cut on the in the fucking like
just
editor.
Cut and then export. That's it.
That's all it was.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
anything else.
Such a mild opinion on the movie because remember, I didn't watch the previous one, which I technically shouldn't need context for a new movie. But
no, I mean, it's a
use context. Sequel. Yeah.
If it's a sequel, you need to watch the first movie.
Yeah.
Unless it was a completely different story altogether, like if it was like a rebranding of the name,
with same characters and everything.
Still, it was very middling, and then when you cut it in half, it's even more middling because it's actually mid because they cut it in half.
It's literally mid.
Literally mid.
Widowy mid.
Widowy.
Oh God. Yeah, that was whack. So hopefully they redeem themselves in the other. I mean, the movie itself was pretty good. A lot of memes came of it, so that you know it's good.
It was a canon event.
Yeah, like it's a canon event, or the bummer. and he goes to sniffs the fucking.
Oh,
yeah, I fucking love that meme.
I remember that. I think that was the background for one of the weeks.
It was a background.
Yeah, actually, think it was. Oh God, dude. So many good memes. So hopefully this. I assume this is gonna be the last of the franchise or whatever of this story.
I heard. I don't know. This is probably just like me just misremembering things, but I thought they were gonna make a spinoff of just Gwen.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure they can make a spin-off, but at least for Miles Morales or whatever, this is like the conclusion of his thing, maybe. And
hopefully we not real.
Maybe we can stop with the fucking multiverse shit and he like.
Oh, that annoys me so much.
I still haven't watched Doctor Strange's multiverse movie.
It was I'm tired of multiverse stuff now. It was cool back in like 2018 when like the Avengers did it, and then they just keep on at it.
The thing is
I think the last good one was Loki.
Yeah, but even then, I was kind of tired of it.
Like, okay, so
there's some plot holes in Loki too, where you're just like,
I never seen Loki 2 yet, so.
Oh, the new season?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't got around to it. I've been literally doing anything else.
It's good.
Oh well.
As you were saying, Axel, sorry.
No. I'm doing stuff. Sorry. I was about to say like the reason why the reason why like the whole multiverse thing even worked out is because they had decades of movies building up to it, right?
Yeah.
It had a lot of movies building up to it, this whole grand reveal of the multiverse, which that's what made it good. Now it's just like, hey, 2 episodes, multiverse, guys, look, new episode, new multiverse. Look all this. It's not a gradual buildup of like lore and like backgrounds to all these characters. It's just, hey, here's it. Look.
Yeah, or it's an easy cop out, and they're just like, oh, it's that's
the
a thing because
multiverse.
multiverse. Yeah.
So
The
stupid.
writing has gone so downhill, and they're just adding multiverse. It's kind of like buzzwords, like putting crypto or AI or whatever, or quantum now is the new buzzword.
Like, I don't think multiverse things is a bad thing at all. It can be done very well, but you just have to do it right. You can't.
You
just,
actually have to think about it.
yeah, you can't just throw it in there randomly. It's like, oh,
No, we have to have a multiverse for everything.
so stupid.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
Oh, we could probably talk about the good Ghostbusters movie.
Oh yeah, the new Ghostbusters. What
yeah,
was it
actually-
called? The ice thing?
The Frozen Empire.
Frozen Empire? Yeah, fucking
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I got
Being
something
May.
funny about that to tell you guys.
really?
Yeah.
Have you
the
seen
Ghostbusters
it?
movie?
No, I haven't, but
Oh.
it's absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
So basically, in the Japanese version of the movie,
Oh god.
yeah, a VTuber is actually voice acting one of the characters. So she got a role
Okay.
in that. So that was pretty funny because like she's really recognizable as a certain character, and there's like you just hear her in this movie randomly, like, what the fuck? She's in here? You can't see
That's
that
funny.
as the character, you see it as her instead, which is hilarious.
Oh, okay. Well, don't know that, nor will I ever watch it in Japanese.
No, you'll never, but it's like
Um,
seeing someone out of place. Like,
I mean,
know.
fucking, what was it? When we saw Kung Fu Panda 4, Mr. Beast was one of the,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
he voice acted one of the pigs or whatever. Or what
He
was
had
it?
like I think like a line of thing. He's like,
Yeah, he said skadoosh.
let's
Oh
go
my
scoop.
God.
Yeah, he's like,
Or, I think it was
yeah,
skadoosh.
yeah. He had like one line of thing.
Yeah. You couldn't even really tell it was Mr. Beast. I'm gonna have to like replay that when it comes out digitally or whatever, and just to see it be like, is it him?
It is.
I don't know. It sounded weird.
Yeah, so
Because it comes up in the on Plex if you like click on it, even though it's not released yet, it'll show you like what the cast and crew is.
Yeah.
it has
he
Mr.
shows up
Beast
on there.
credited, or rather
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that was just basically the VTuber area sphere's reaction to that. It's like what the fuck, you're there? Why are you there?
Why?
I mean, good on you, because you know it's a big movie. So,
But why?
but why?
Oh, I can look at the stats right now. Yeah, because Brandon and I we went to go see it with John.
Mhm.
Friday.
Brandon got the fucking the
hold on,
popcorn
wait,
bucket.
yeah.
Yeah, so as he's getting it, I can talk more. So we saw it a couple days ago, and I mean it's a decent movie. I don't know what Brandon thinks. It's a Ghostbusters movies. We think it's going to be the start of something new, like a new franchise or reboot of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I think they needed
so
it. 'Cause
I
it
got
was an old franchise.
My trapper.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick. That's the popcorn
And it-
bucket.
Yeah,
Well, technically no, but yeah, but opens up, has lights.
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah.
Cost me an arm and a leg for this thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can imagine.
It has
And a
wheels.
soul.
That's so cool, dude.
So, some of these dials do turn, so
Yeah. So
but not
Brandon,
all of them.
remember you're gonna have to do the stuff that happened in the movie. Fucking Finn Wolfhard, whatever. He was trying to trap one of I forgot the name of that ghost. The fat
Slimer?
one. Yeah, the Slimer, the green big fat one. And he was stuffing it full of Cheetos
yeah,
and stuff. So Brandon, you're gonna have to do that.
yeah, and then like spit slime afterwards after he goes through me.
Yeah.
They just
and,
they just gave everyone a prop. That's so cool.
No, you gotta pay for this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, of course you buy it, but that was at the movies, right?
Yeah, it was like $25.
Yeah, I mean, that's super cool. I like that.
But it didn't come with popcorn in it. Like if you wanted popcorn, well, it came in a little baggy, and then you got a large popcorn for like $5, rather than like the full price.
Okay.
Oh wait, cool. You get a large popcorn for $5?
Yeah, if you got this.
Okay, well, I mean, you're still just $30 you're spending, but
yeah,
but you do get that, so I guess it's cool.
I think that's worth $25.
Yeah,
from the camera,
I mean,
that looks really cool.
Yeah, we were trying to, because it has the lights on the front and everything right here.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying for the longest time to figure out where the battery thing was, but it turns out it was like right here.
Yeah, it's one of those pull battery tab things.
Yeah, you just had to pull the thing and then like, bam.
Yeah. Let me see. So I was looking at the Ghostbuster, or on Reddit, there's a subreddit called Box Office. And you basically go on there whenever you want to see, because people post the revenues and stuff of, oh shit, it grew a lot.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty decent. I think they have really leaned into the comedic side of it.
Which they
I guess
should.
a lot of movies nowadays tend to go a lot more comedy in their stuff.
Well,
They have Paul Rudd, so
I would rather say, because like Ghostbusters is a comedy, so like I hope they lean into the comedy, because that's what makes Ghostbusters funny.
Yeah.
they were really leaning into sexual tension between woman and ghost.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh God,
That's wild.
yeah, that was kind of sus. But so looking at the box office at the day that we watched it on Friday, so it came out on Friday, right? And I think on the box office it said in just that time it made $42 million or $43 million on the same day. The day hasn't even ended and it already made $42 million. And some statistic was funny because another one was Oppenheimer on its 243rd day, I think, made more money than Madam Web in their entirety. So Oppenheimer in that one day, 243 days after that movie came out, made more movie than Madam Web did in their entire run so far. I mean, Madam Web is still out, and it's funny.
But yeah, it was good. I liked it because I was a fan of the Ghostbusters movies. So
yeah. Well, so as you just got back, so I said it previously or a little bit ago, the Ghostbusters, this Frozen Empire one, made the entire franchise pass $1 billion.
nice.
So from
Very
all the
cool.
Ghostbusters movies, they're now in the billion club.
Let's go. Took them long enough.
Yeah. But it did say that they're around 45 million right now.
Well, it's still
So-
pretty good.
I mean, that's just the opening weekend. It hasn't, I don't think we talked about even domestic yet. Or not domestic, global. Because this is just domestic. So, doing not too bad. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So well, I want to figure out what the budget was for the Frozen Empire.
I feel like it would be 100 million.
So the budget was like 75 million.
Oh, 75 million? Okay.
Well, at least 75.
So,
Yeah, 75 to 100. So yes,
Okay.
they'll make their
they'll make the money back.
they need to make at least 200 million to succeed to break bank at that point.
Yeah, I think the general rule of thumb is they have to make 2 or 2.5 times their budget to basically make money.
Oh, so I have the statistics for the box office revenue for all the Ghostbusters movies besides Frozen Empire.
Okay.
So the first Ghostbusters had 295 million. Ghostbusters 2 is 215.4 million. The shitty women Ghostbusters one is 229.1 million, and then Ghostbusters Afterlife had 204.3 million.
Okay, so it's all been around 200 something million.
Mm-hmm. Which
Okay.
is surprising that Ghostbusters 2016 had 229 million for how ass it was. Just proves my point. Women aren't funny.
That's the takeaway from this.
Good
Okay.
lead up. Good lead up.
Oh, geez.
So originally, with any successful game, they would want to try to make a DLC for it just to add to the hype of the game. So the Baldur's Gate 3 Larian Studios creators, they were in the process of making one, scrapped it, tried again, and then just nixed it again, and just said it would just ruin the flow of the game altogether. So they basically said they're not going to release DLC for Baldur's Gate 3.
Based. Very based.
It's
Just make a
Fucking
new
Larian
story.
Studios.
they know they see they're not giving in to the hype. They're basically like, this is what we want for our story. We're not going to derail the story at all.
Yeah.
They want it to make sense.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they made so much fucking money from Baldur's Gate 3. Like,
Yeah, how much? As of right now, Baldur's Gate, like, how much do they make?
bro, it's probably like 100 million. I don't know. Hundreds of million. I know that. Because I think we did the math on it, didn't we? Because they sold at least, what was it, 24 million copies, and then times that by like 60.
So it's grossed on Steam over 209.7 million.
209. Wait, what?
Yeah.
209 million. That ain't no way.
Listen,
Really?
what is this? Oh, no, sorry, that was as of 2023. I'm looking at the wrong statistic. My bad.
Hold on.
My bad.
I'm gonna look that up too.
Here-
What's their sales to date? Because it would include the when they had early access.
Oh yeah, it would.
So it says on Steam alone. Actually, I don't know if this is up to date. It says Steam alone is 5.2 million. Let me see. That's 8 months ago.
Just in 2023 alone, Baldur's Gate 3 made more than 650 million on Steam.
Yeah. See, I was thinking they made, Jesus, they made $1 billion. Oh,
Million.
here's one 2 months ago on the Baldur's Gate subreddit. It's a graphic. It says Baldur's Gate might already earned $1 billion across all platforms.
I just found that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. One game from a studio. I mean, I would say relatively small. They're still somewhat of an indie studio.
If you look at that too, that Baldur's Gate made basically double of what the second place highest game for 2023.
Yeah, which was Hogwarts Legacy. Jesus.
Do you guys keep forgetting that the video game industry makes more than the movie and entertainment industry combined?
Well, I mean,
They do. That is actually how much they do. They do make more.
I don't think that's right. I don't
No,
think that's right.
it is correct. Go look it up.
That's what GTA does.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
GTA.
just GTA alone.
I don't know, because there's a lot of movies that come out that easily gross a couple hundred million. Versus this, it's just that in all of 2023, fucking Hogwarts Legacy is the one that, and then there's Starfield 235 million. I don't know.
Video game industry makes a shit ton of money.
Oh, I know it makes a lot of money, but I don't think it makes more than movies.
The thing is, like, they make so much money, and people are like, they shouldn't be criticized for making shit products. And it's like, no, you guys are a very, very big industry, and people should have high standards for their video games, like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate should be the minimum. I've said this multiple times. Baldur's Gate should be the baseline, not the expectation, not that, oh, this is so excellent compared to other games. No, that should be the baseline of quality we get in our video games for how much fucking money these guys make.
Yeah. But also, to be fair, I mean, Baldur's Gate took like fucking 10 years to be made, and
they made a masterpiece. Who would have thought?
yeah. And now they have all the money that they could ever want, and they can spend even more time making the next game.
And it's going to be amazing, hopefully.
Like it's basically like if GTA but better, because literally like we're still waiting on GTA 6.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I will say this is kind of going the same route of like CD Projekt Red. They made amazing games. I mean, The Witcher 3 was so good. I don't know how much money they made off of it, but it was a shit ton. And then they were like, let's go try to make a new game that is different than our current IP, which in this case, fucking Larian Studios has only made like Baldur's Gate. Actually, Baldur's Gate 3 is there. No, they made Baldur's Gate 2, but they didn't make the first Baldur's Gate, I don't think.
Nope. They bought the IP for it though.
Yeah, they bought the IP and then they made the other game. But they also made Divinity Original Sin, but those are their only IPs. So they might go the same route as CD Projekt Red and be like, let's create a new IP. And in CD Projekt Red's terms, they made Cyberpunk, and that turned out to a flop. Even though the studio up until that point was, you know, amazing, we thought that they couldn't really make a shit game. So I hope Larian Studios doesn't.
They redeemed themselves though.
They did redeem themselves.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, this is looking exactly like CD Projekt Red. Get a shit ton of money from a really good game, but they don't have like any games under their belt in terms of IP stuff.
Well, I think at this point, even if they do fail, it's a good learning curve for them.
Yeah,
because it's better. It's good to evolve and change and understand that rather than just like, oh, let's just stick to what we know.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people aren't liking CD Projekt Red now because of the Cyberpunk incident. So I just hope that they don't get too.
Well, cool. They can go play something else then.
Okay.
I mean, that's how the Power World developers are doing. They're saying like, hey, we're working on shit right now. You don't have to play our game right now. Go play another game and then come back once we release more stuff. It's simple as that.
What was it? The fucking Helldivers dev was like responding to someone complaining about like the whole meta thing or like some balancing issues, and the developer's like, I don't have time for this. It's a skill issues. Just stop complaining.
It's a skill issue.
Yeah, I don't know like verbatim what he said, but quotations skill issue.
That's awesome.
I have a comment on that because I actually play Helldivers. He's a dickhead. Well, not a dickhead. I'm just calling him a dickhead.
The developer?
Because, like, yeah, I'm just calling him a dickhead. He's not actually a dickhead. Because, like, I play on the highest difficulty of hazards, and the nerfs that they did, while they didn't completely gut everything, it made it much, much more difficult because of, like, the balancing issues on the highest end. Like, I get it. They had to balance it for easier difficulty, but, like, the highest level of difficulties, you kind of need that type of stuff.
Well, that's what it is. The hardest difficulty. It's supposed to be a challenge.
Yeah, but when you can't kill stuff, like it's kind of hard to do.
Skill issue.
Right.
Hey, but the guy's being truthful, and it's not some PR like response. So
yeah, you would like a person to be just human instead of PR.
To a certain degree, you still got to be somewhat professional. But
I mean, yeah.
I bet you he was, but then people kept like bugging him about it. If I do assume.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know all the requests that he's constantly getting every day, every hour, maybe,
or even every second. Like
every second.
Tweets.
That is true. The game's huge.
They also made a similar comment of like, "Hey, don't buy the game until you fix the server issues. Just wait on buying the game. You guys don't have to buy the game. Play another game while we fix our stuff."
Yeah. Which, by the way, have they fixed the server stuff?
Oh yeah, they fixed it.
Okay.
Although I am still, I don't know why. I think I haven't launched the game. I am still crashing in the game, which is pissing me off because I want to play the game I paid for. But
yeah,
I think it was just because of our driver issue, and we fixed that. Hopefully, I haven't played since. I'll probably go try the game again, see if I crashed again, because I still think it's the anti-cheat. Because now my friends are still crashing, and they're on Windows and they haven't had problems before, but now they're crashing.
Okay, so yeah, it probably is anti-cheat stuff.
Yeah, and anti-cheat is annoying the shit out of me. Once again, why I hate anti-cheat.
Yep, fuck anti-cheat.
PvE game, by the way. PvE.
Yeah. Or, I mean, now that I kind of know more about Baldur's Gate, now that I know more about Helldivers, I can kind of see the justification of an anti-cheat.
It's live. It's a live service game that, like...
No, I mean, not just that. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want them to take control of, like, the servers and stuff, but also there's friendly fire and all that stuff, and...
Oh, I guess.
It's not just like, oh, you can just tag along with your friends to go kill stuff and you can't kill each other. No, you can TK all the time in this game.
Yeah.
It's like part of the game to always get TK'd.
Well, it just happens. You don't TK on purpose. Like, if you're TKing your allies, that's a skill issue. That's a true skill issue right there. Yeah. Like, motherfucker doesn't know
how to... That's just called being a dick.
Situational awareness much. Fucking hell.
Yeah. But I can kind of see why they would want some sort of anti-cheat, but
I mean, there's the whole that still. Like when you complete a mission, like it affects everyone in game as well. There's the whole that thing, which I guess that's part of the anti-cheat kind of thing, because you don't want them to cheese 100% full planets like instantly.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do you mean it affects everyone? So
like when you complete a mission, it adds progress to liberating the planet.
Oh, okay. No, now I know why there's anti-cheat. That would be it.
Yeah, so everyone's fighting, trying to contribute to the cause.
Yeah, no, yep, that would do it. Yep, they have anti-cheat. Makes sense now.
I guess that.
Yeah,
that
no, when it affects a core gameplay stuff for online things, yeah, you would need it because someone could just hack it and, you know, complete all this stuff. Like, because like, what do you get when you liberate a planet or whatever?
There's a game master who's there daily to change what to attack what planet. What are you guys are going to be focusing on for today? And
yeah, but is there like any rewards or what is there?
Major orders. So major order completion is like, hey, we need this this planet. Go capture it. You get rewards from it.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. There's anti-cheat. Okay. Never mind. Debate over. That's why.
Yeah. Talk about a little more Helldivers too before we wrap things up. I find Helldivers to like do gaming events proper because they don't announce anything outside the game. Like, if anything at all, it's all in game. So it feels like you're part of the world. So it's like, if a breaking news happened, it's like, hey, because like recently, flying bugs were introduced to the game. But they didn't like release it on like, you know, on Twitter or whatever, saying like, hey, check out this new update. There was like an announcement in game saying like, hey, giant bugs, something menacing has appeared.
Giant fucking bugs.
Yeah, it's like something appeared out of fucking nowhere and it's in the air. And the major order was to go fight the bugs. It's like, hey, go find that out, go check it out. And they just do everything in game.
Single hot moms are in your area.
Yeah, single hot moms in your area. Drop in now to go check it out.
Drop in now.
And I find that super cool because that, like, you know, it gets you in the world, in the game.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, immersed in it.
So you don't like go out third party. It's like, oh, hey, do that. No, you're fighting for liberty and democracy, fighting against the tyranny of bugs and robots. And also, like another teaser is like in the like if you're in game but you're like in the border of the kill zone, some maps you can see like in the distance inside the fog blue glowing lights. And if you played the previous Helldivers, that would be the third faction, which is called the Lunarians. So they're like slightly teasing of the third faction coming soon.
Nice.
Without actually like announcing.
Nice.
You know, gaming done right. Crazy. People are excited and enjoy that kind of stuff and make you want to play the game more. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Selling your fucking game instead of selling fast travel for $2 on a DLC store. Imagine.
Yeah.
God. Oh, I just read this before we started recording. Talking about fast travel. So in the Spider-Man 2 game, fast travel is there, but I don't think anyone really uses it. Because who was the fast travel when they can swing across the city as Spider-Man? No, but the developer said they almost cut it entirely.
Really?
Yeah, just cause.
I think
I
it's
can
good
see
to
that.
have the option too, because
Yeah.
like in Skyrim, you want to explore everywhere, but you have the option to fast travel.
Yeah.
Oh, so just one more last thing from me.
Mhm.
I saw it was the meme was like DLC's the Skyrim horse armor,
No,
Dragon Dogma.
the
Oh yeah, it was like the
effect.
domino effect. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Fucking horse armor. Horse armor probably was the start of
The
all these
catalyst.
microtransactions. Thanks, Bethesda.
Oh, do you guys know the predecessor of the horse armor? There's like $25 fucking Skyrim shit you can buy for I think online. It was like horse armor was like $25. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Also, there's like a bunch of like skins in video games are like stupidly expensive.
Yeah.
It's like-
I want to pay $20 just for fucking pixels.
I want to pay $40 for this one thing when I could instead spend $40 on Helldivers 2, an entirely new video game.
I could be Snoop Dogg though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to be Snoop Dogg in fucking
Snoop Dogg.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Thank you all for watching and listening, depending on how you consume our podcast. Check the bio, the description for all of our socials and links. Give them all the love. If not, I know where you live. And do y'all have anything else to say before we go?
The coconut nut is a giant nut.
Okay, he's lost it.
Fortnite bad.
Fortnite bad. And,
If you eat too much, you get very fat.
and with that, we will see y'all in the next episode.
See you
Bye.
later, Stevies.